Hey Jamie, welcome to the video where I talk about things that I really like. The things that I spend a ridiculous amount of time thinking about. The things that consume my life and drive me crazy. The things that make me feel all the feels. First, before we start talking about that, I'd like to mention a few things from your previous video. 1, I like your creative space. 2, that video made me realize how much I miss you. 3, in your next vlog, you should link your blog in the description so people can go see it, and by that I mean me. 4, thanks for the cat show. Your cat flashed me. It was awkward. Now, onto the things that I love with a ridiculous amount of passion. I decided to do a generalization of my obsessions or things that pretty much consume my life. Categories are science, books/comic books, television/movies, music, and other. I'm gonna just delve into a little bit of each of those categories because I was thinking about it and there's a lot that has consumed my life. Science has always been a huge obsession of mine. I really enjoy physics and chemistry and evolution and genetics and cellular biology. I went through this period of time where I was sort of kind of infatuated with serial killers, and not in a creepy way, in a way that was scientific, and I was really interested in how their brain worked. I read a lot of books on serial killers and a lot of books on the brain. And when this first started, it was in high school, and my mom was very concerned about me for a while. She didn't tell me till later, but she was very worried about me because I just would read all these books about serial killers and write these reports and nerd. Books. Well, I'm sure you can see a lot of them. The Divergent series is amazing and will make you just... They're all 3 out now, so it won't be as bad, but when I was waiting for the 3rd book to come out, I'm pretty sure I wasn't gonna make it. I really enjoyed those. The Hunger Games series, I enjoyed. I don't know if I would say I was obsessed with them. Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children is a really good, and it made me start collecting old pictures. Peeps is an amazing book. Okay, now I'm just naming off books that I really like. Oh, Every Day got me really, I wrote a lot about that book in a journal somewhere. Oh, that book. It was good. My all-time favorite book series, of course, is Harry Potter. After all this time, always. I really love Harry Potter. So here's my thing with comic books. I really enjoy a wide variety of comic books. I've always been more of a DC person. As far as characters go, I really like the mythology. But as far as companies go, I like Marvel a lot better company-wise than DC. So my favorite superheroes are Superman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Captain America. The movies for Marvel are so damn good, and the company itself and the titles they're putting out now are just so much better than a lot of the DC titles that are coming out, which makes me very sad. And the movies for DC, I did not like The Man of Steel. It was not my Superman. It was not the Superman I fell in love with and I enjoyed growing up. It was very heartbreaking to watch that movie, to say the least. And I know a lot of people liked it. I know a lot of comic fans liked it. Totally fine. Just wasn't my cup of tea as far as Superman goes. My Superman light and cheesy and old school, and that's just how I like it. So we all have our own interpretations of the characters and our own favorite titles, and mine is not the newer Superman character. Joss Whedon should have been able to do a Wonder Woman film. What the hell were you thinking, DC? Sorry, now this is just this is going away from obsessions and just going on rants, so I hope that's okay. Stupid DC. TV/movies. Movies, really the only movies I form an emotional bond with are Disney movies. Disney movies. I love them. I don't care that I'm 24 years old. I really, really love Disney movies. Actually, I think after this video, I'm going to watch Sleeping Beauty, so. TV shows, there's so many. Veronica Mars, Pretty Little Liars, Doctor Who, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Firefly. Most things Joss Whedon has ever done have become an obsession of mine at one point or another. They're just so damn good. Smallville, Supernatural, Merlin, Sherlock. I'm sure I'm forgetting a bunch of the ones that I really, really, really make me want to just lay on the couch for years and be in a deep depression. Music! I go through really weird phases of music. For a month, I'll seem to listen to only to one certain type of music. Right now, it's pretty much musicals, Taylor Swift, Frozen. God, that soundtrack's so good. And other Disney songs. Last month, it was Wizard Rock and science nerd songs. Yeah, they're a thing. They exist. I'm the kind of person who likes to listen to a song until I absolutely hate it and cannot listen to it anymore. I really like maps. I have maps all over my room. I have a book on maps. I like to draw different maps. I like books that have maps of the world, especially if they're the fictional world, like Lord of the Rings or Narnia. I'm just a map type of person. I really love them. No, it's weird. Let's not talk about it. I'm gonna do people, but I'm not really obsessed with any people. I really like the following: Jennifer Lawrence, Ellen DeGeneres, Tina Fey, Amy Poehler. How do you say her name? I really enjoy the things that they do and the freaking quotes that come out of their mouths because they crack my shit up. But I wouldn't say I'm obsessed with any of them. I don't Google them regularly, so I would consider that a non-obsession and just I like coming across your guys' quotes on Tumblr. They crack me up. And sometimes they're not real, so you have to look. You have to check and make sure that Tumblr's telling you the truth. First rule of Tumblr is Tumblr lies. If you're a Whovian, you might get that reference if I said it properly. That is my video of things I like. That is not by any means a concise list. I think a concise list would take a very long time to come up with and a very long time to film, and ain't nobody got time for that. I don't know if that was more of an obsession or a rant video. You be the judge. Bye, Jamie. I'll see you next time.